Hello, fellow wrestling collectors. It's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this is WWE Mattel's Ultimate Edition Kane. And this figure is, to me, I thought it was a super cool version of Kane with the accessories that they packed in. Definitely one of my favorite looks with the one arm being exposed with the full body suit and the mask without the actual mouth, just a little slit. I thought this was one of my favorite looks for the big red machine, that demon Kane, the monster. On the side, you got a piece of art of terrifying Kane, and then on the back, you got a figure pick, and then another pick of Kane. It says he's 7 foot. It's from Parts Unknown. Finishes the Tombstone, and a career highlight was he was a WWE champion. Who had a more impactful debut in WWE history? It's gotta be Kane. The Big Red Machine rose from the ashes to exact revenge on the man who left him burned and forgotten. His brother, the Undertaker. Kane ripped off the cage door and burned a hole through the dead man's soul. Yeah, it was, I want to say, The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in a Hell in a Cell match, and then Kane made his debut. So, all very cool. Let's take a look at this figure. I always thought Kane looked pretty cool. He definitely was part of some of the most ridiculous WWE storylines. But anything that, deals with The Undertaker and any of the supernatural stuff, it's like, hey man, if you're here for it and you don't hold them to anything too serious, it's a lot of fun. And wrestling should just be a lot of fun, Like I love the serious blood feuds and everything, but like, it's dudes dressing up in superhero gimmicks too, and it's a good time. So I love me some wrestling, and I love all of it, even the silliness, So, but this one of the better supernatural characters is definitely Kane. So I would say the Undertaker is probably the best one, but Kane's not too far behind. So I like it. Let's take a look at the big red monster. This is my second Ultimate figure. Oh, looks like he's stuck in here, so let's see how I get him out. And 1, 2. All right. Can I get him out now? Holding him back. I think it was just the feet. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. One of my critiques so far, just getting him out of the package. Since the only other one I got was the Ric Flair for the Ultimate, it was like, I do like all the articulation, but it is just, I don't know, it's a little loose in comparison. I feel like I'm probably going to be able to do whatever type of wrestling hold I'd want with this style of figure. His arm isn't too bad, one of them anyway, but now this one is just stuck. It's like they just painted over this. There it goes. That was a little bit scary. Probably should have done that. Could have popped it, but anyways. But yeah, like the Ric Flair I got, I love the way the figure looks, but his arms and his legs were just like flopping all about, like he was super loose. But anyways, look at the detail on the side. That looks great. It's got it's kind of got like the flame motif on his chest here, and it's got like the studs across everything. His shoulder, his belt, his glove, just awesome. And pretty huge figure for 6-inch scale. He's pretty big. He came with excuse me, came with another head, which looks like his hair is. So this one has the hair covering his face, and this one is kind of like slicked on the side or combed over. See if we can just pop that off real quick. Ooh, I do like, you can see he's got his eyes painted underneath there. See if I can get that on real quick. Man, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, they're not the most expensive figures, because I think there's around the $30 to $35 price range. But it is supposed to be like a premium figure, and it's better, but I don't know. Like, the head has not this, even along with the Ric Flair figure, this one as well. Like, it's not a satisfying pop. I don't feel like I got it on properly. Like, it kind of went on a little bit, but still. What other accessories does he have? Looks like he's got a couple of open hands, which are probably to do the raising his hand so he can set the ring on fire, like at the beginning of his match. He comes with the big round WWE Championship, which I think he held for a day when he beat Stone Cold in the First Blood match, which was cool. But they probably should have let him hold it for longer than a day. I don't like when they do stuff like that. He comes with this one's pretty cool. He's got his voice synthesizer box, because he was supposed to have been disfigured and burned, and his voice didn't work, and then out of nowhere he just stopped using it. But he would hold it to his neck when he would want to do interviews, and it was great. Like, and then out of nowhere he just stopped using it. He took the mask off or whatever. I don't remember what made him stop using it, or if they just even acknowledged it. I don't remember, but that's what I mean. It's just great. But he had the voice synthesizer. I don't remember him really using it as a weapon or anything like that. It was just a gimmick he had when he wanted to talk. And what I thought was the coolest cut in here was the Kane cape. And I don't remember if it was, I might have been listening to Jim Cornette or something, where they explained it, where it was basically the Kane character was so, see, that had a satisfying pop, was so demented that he saw himself as a superhero. And like the original concept design, he had like this cape. And I don't know if he ever wore it. If he did, maybe it was house shows or maybe just a couple times, but I don't remember it. But anyways, he thought of himself as like a superhero, and he was the good guy in his head, and he was just coming to exact revenge and destroy the Undertaker for burning him alive, his brother or whatever, which I thought was really cool. But they never really got that across. But it really made me interested in like, how many other stories did some of these characters that they created, or Vince McMahon created, or whatever, that were created, that had like elaborate backstories that were never even fully fleshed out on camera, So that was super interesting to me, that he had this, he thought he was Superman, like he was a good guy, but really was just like super demented heel character that had some face runs, but even as a face, he was always just a psychopath, So, very cool. I thought that was neat, and I thought that's a neat accessory, and will look good on myself. And let's see, does the WWE Championship, or if this was probably the WWF Championship at the time. fit around his waist, and it does. It's a nice fit too. So very cool. Got your voice synthesizer, your cape, and your championship, and that's all your demented superhero needs. So I was pleased to find, or just kind of even surprised at the same time, when they sent me my figures. See, I didn't know. I hadn't been following the WWE Ultimate lines or anything like that, or any of the message boards. But I guess people were not pleased with the paint applications of the heads and the arm for the figure. So I guess if you look on this arm, he basically, it's just not painted well, so or just doesn't have the red app. So they issued a new arm, which was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and change that out, and then let's go ahead and, well, if I can get this in there, maybe I'll change it out. Okay, these pegs are kind of long too. Okay, so there goes that. And then maybe let's see if the newly painted head, and I don't know what was wrong with the old painted head, but let's try the new painted head, see how it goes. Put that on here. But yeah, so they issued out a new couple new heads and a new arm with better paint apps. So that's pretty cool. And that couldn't have been cheap, especially if they issued one out to everybody that bought one. But excuse me, it was just in the package, and I could have thrown it away by accident when I bought it from Ringside. But yeah, I'm super pleased, and that was pretty cool. So anyways, this figure's awesome. I really like him. Let's see him next to the Drip God that I just bought. He kind of towers over to Seth Rollins. Not too bad. But I got the Undertaker as well. I have to do a comparison next to him whenever I open him up, just so you can see. But yeah, like, just in case you need to cut a promo with your Kane, you are ready. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Let me know what you thought of this figure, and if you picked them up, or what's your favorite Kane figure outside of this Ultimate one, if it's not him. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.